Hello there, it's Pete over at the Sampleist, and today we are checking out Conflux by Native Instruments. Conflux is a new experimental hybrid instrument from Native Instruments, which is part of the new Kontakt 8. With PPG Wavetables, a generous amount of samples, and the ability to shape your sound, Conflux is experimental. However, it's very versatile, with patches being very unusual yet usable. If you're looking for something that little bit different, Conflux might be for you. Conflux downloads at 1.82 gigabytes, is NKS compatible, and runs in the free Kontakt 8 player. There is no price for it, as this is packaged with either an update, a cross-grade, or a full purchase of Kontakt 8, and of course it features in any complete packages that features the full version of Kontakt 8. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Native Instruments for sending over a copy of Conflux so we can make this video. Of course, while we get the instruments for free, it doesn't in any way shape our thoughts, ideas, or judgments on the instruments. We are just hard-working composers bringing you these videos and giving you our views. In this video, we are going to check out the sounds of Conflux, and then, of course, it's been put into the all-important composition. Once again, the wonderful Brian Brylow, who put his experimental hat on this time, has created a really cool demo for us, and I put some kind of futuristic robotic circuitry video to it, but it works really, really well, and of course highlights the experimental nature of Conflux. So without further ado, let's jump into Conflux. And here we have Conflux loaded up in the free Native Instruments Kontakt 8 player. The first preset is called AI Symphony, so let's just check that out. Okay, there we go. We get an idea straight away about Conflux. Now, there are 3 pages. We've got play, we have got edit, and we have got settings. I'm going to stick with play. I love the GUI. It looks absolutely awesome. So let's just check out a couple of sounds from this category. So we've got Cosmic Storm. Yeah, I love that. So I'm playing around with the mod wheel, and you can see some changes in the GUI. So it must be doing something. So let's just go to the edit. I can't really see much moving there, so I'm just going to go back to play. And we're going to look at the sounds, but the mod wheel does things. Now, we've got different banks. So we've got bass, we've got piano keys, sound effects, soundscape, synth lead, synth pad. And as it loads up already in the sound effects bank, we're just going to stay there. There are 25 effects. So let's check out howlers. And I have turned off previews, but previews are there if you want them. There we go. So it is experimental. Let's just go to the start then. Antarctica bass. That sounds very, very cool. Bigfoot, like the Sasquatch. I don't know. It could be anything. It's got that really cool kind of like legato glide. And it's got that great thing where you play a note, hold it down, let go. Kind of like pedal notes. But yeah, I like that. Just with the mod wheel. Yeah, it's definitely playing around the filter there. That sounds really cool. I'm going lab vibes. Oh, hello there. Nice. Let's go to piano keys. Let's come back to bass. Electric fish, and why not? Yeah, so the mod wheel was really important there. So kind of went from that sound to that sound quite quickly. Glassy memos. I feel like I'm doing an 80s TV show. Maybe even a 70s. I don't know, but with like futuristic sounds. I don't know. Sounds good though. Hear my words. Night night. That should be minor. Good filter action there as well. Yeah. Just fancy bouncing around, just see if there's any more of that sort of legato type thing but going on, but it isn't. Yeah, it sounds lovely. Absolutely lovely. Let's do one more. Timepiece. Sounds quite twee. I don't want to go for twee. Yeah, that sounds brilliant. You can hear the mallet there. Then with the mod wheel. Yeah, I really like it. So, some really cool sounds there. Let's go for, we've done sound effects, soundscapes, C+. That is very cool. So the mod wheel changes the speed of the delay. I like that. Let's do cyberspace. Now that is a dramatic statement, if ever I heard one. We've got Lightgate. Very cool sounds. Let's do one more. Shaded. That's got crime intention written all over it. Love it. Let's go for synth lead. Cortina. Just playing around through the octaves. Trying to do some bit more melodic. Yeah. Resnord? I can't read that one. Resnord, yeah, I was right. Yeah, I really like the design of the patches and, of course, the use of the mod wheel. Cold Planet, synth pad. Let's go minor. That is quite cold. It's made my room all chilly. Yeah. Dramatic organ. Yeah, it sounds very cool. It is a dramatic organ. It is alive. And there we go. Let's just do one more pulsar. Yeah, it's got some really, really cool pitch stuff going on. So, yeah, there are some of the sounds in Conflux. Now, you'll notice, because they're really interesting sounds, I've not sort of moved around chords at like too much. It's not like your standard pad sounds, and you can play these cool, You can play these chord progressions. Sorry, it's been a very long day. Yeah, so it's like for sound design, yeah, it's very, very fun to use, and for just throwing in different sounds, it's very fun. And I like how creative the effects are, like changing tempo and changing pitch. Very, very interesting stuff. Now, We're going to check out a demo from Brian Brylow, who is our Sampleist editor. He's also the person on... I say he's the person. We use some trickery. We don't keep dressing Brian up in strange outfits and sending him off to the photo studio. So, but it is based on Brian. Anyway, he's created this brilliant demo, and it is experimental. It's using Conflux and some drums, which are obviously not from Conflux. But I really, really like it. It sounds just like a really, really different alternative soundtrack, if that makes sense. Anyway, listen to it, see what you think, and we're going to talk about Conflux at the end. And that leads me to my closing thoughts about Conflux from Native Instruments. So, yeah, let's talk about the demo first, because obviously I didn't make the demo. I did put the fun imagery to it. I really, really like the sounds of when Conflux comes together, and just things like those risers and the really, really strong melodies. It's all in Conflux, and it is just a case of digging through and finding sounds that you want to use and that work together. But yeah, it really, really is a very interesting and different instrument. So you can use Conflux obviously just to compose. However, you can blend it with other libraries. And I think when you start blending it and just taking these almost like isolated effects and sound design and all of these different parameters that are changing, you get this really, really wonderful organic movement. The way you can manipulate the sound is really, really interesting. And as you can see from Brian's demo, he's locked in with some drums, and it is rhythmically incredibly strong. And I did hear a version of the demo without any drums, and it was kind of like, it reminded me a bit like a futuristic Frank Zappa when he got the synclavier out. But think that sound, but then more and more sort of different effects and sound design and manipulation. Very, very cool stuff. So who do I think Conflux is for? Well, if you do experimental music or electronic music, even ambient music, if you drench this in reverb, some of these patches are going to sound absolutely wonderful. If you just want to be a bit different, I think for video games, this will be absolutely incredible as well. What if you do any sci-fi scoring, any horror? It's really, really good stuff, and it's not overtly traditional. It's something different, and it's going to make your scores stand out. And of course, it comes as part of Complete 8. Now, if you've noticed, I've not stated it's a free instrument in Complete, but when you buy, not Complete, Kontakt 8. When you buy Kontakt 8, you get Conflux with it as well. So it's a part of that. There isn't a page on Native Instruments to actually do an overview of Conflux, but there are lots and lots of videos on Native Instruments YouTube. So I think 4 days ago, they released these videos. So if you want to learn more about Conflux, do jump into those videos on YouTube. But yeah, I think it's a really, really fun instrument to use. Different, and I can see lots of places where I'll be using Conflux as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you so much to Native Instruments for sending over a copy of Conflux. If you like what you heard, feel free to leave a like on the video, and of course, drop us a comment what you like about Conflux. Maybe you've already picked it up, maybe you've done a complete upgrade or Kontakt 8 upgrade, and you've been fooling around with Conflux, and you can tell us about your experiences. If you've not done so already, please check out our other videos on the channel. We have over 300 of these right now, so there's something for everyone. And of course, if you've not done so already, please hit that subscribe button. The subscribe button for us is incredibly important. Sorry, I don't know why I hesitated at the button. We have, I think, 12% now of our viewers are subscribers, so the number is going up. But we would just love to see our numbers rise, because that is the best way you can support the channel, gives us more coverage, and of course it drives us to keep creating these videos. So if you haven't done so, hit that button and keep making that wonderful music. We will speak again soon. Take care.